Buenos Diaz and happy Wednesday, everybody. So, I've talked about it before in the last couple of vlogs, or a couple of vlogs ago. I talked about right behind me, right there, is the Anaheim Convention Center. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do a little sneak peek, a little preview to the VidCon area and everything that is adjacent to VidCon. So if it's your first time coming to VidCon, I'm going to show you some of the ins and outs. All right, let's do it. Guys, here is the tour of the VidCon area here in the downtown Disney resort area. So right behind me, I'm essentially, this is Convention Way and Harbor. So Convention Way and Harbor is where you would enter if you're coming off of Harbor Boulevard, which is right here, this big old long street here. This would be the area that you would come in, and you would follow. Essentially, you would come in this street and you would make a right here, sorry. And then you would head down the street here, and if you look all the way down, if we zoom in, essentially going right there to the Anaheim Convention Center. That is where VidCon is. Let's take a little trip down the road here. Interestingly enough, I want to make this stop right here. It was right here in this area, this general area, where last year, Reese and I were walking down this very street right here, and we ran into Steve from Steve's Kitchen. And I have Steve's Kitchen right here. You can see we're both vlogging at the same time. Yeah, and this is Brisa.
Beauty with Bree.
Beauty with Bree. So check that out. Put the link down below as well.
Yeah, look at that. So awesome to meet you.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Pleasure to meet you. No, let's do the hug. Hey, we're getting an Aussie hug. Yeah. Steve and his wife, Michelle, were here the day before VidCon, and we just kind of ran into each other taping and just kind of scouting the place. So very fond memories right here. All right, let's carry on. Come down Convention Way. This is the turnaround or turnabout that you actually shoots off to two different places. It'll shoot you off here to the Hilton. So if you're staying here at the Hilton, this is to my right. And if you're staying at the Marriott, that's to my left. And right behind it, we kind of passed it, that is the Clarion Hotel. All right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Jokes! All right, guys, so let me stop right here. Again, I'm getting ever so close to the convention center now. This area that you see behind me, during the week of VidCon, it is full of entertainment. Actually, right behind me, right here, there'll be a large stage for talent and bands and things of that nature that it's going on all the time. And then up and down the left and the right side here, you'll see a bunch of lunch trucks, food trucks, I should say, that'll be lining both these different areas. So they will be here. The lunch trucks actually just stay for the whole week. The whole week of VidCon, or the full 4 days of VidCon, they are sitting here, and lots of good variety, lots of different things, from tacos to sandwiches to falafel to whatever, you name it, they have it here. Pizza, the run of the food matrix. Does that even make sense? Anyways, let's get going. The Hilton on the right, and if you're staying at the Marriott on the left. And then if we look back, now we're getting a little bit of ways from it, there is the Clarion Hotel. All right, we have reached the main section of VidCon, or where VidCon will be. If we look back where we came from, now you'll see the Hilton is here on your left. You have the Marriott here on your right, and way back there, not too far back really, is the Clarion Hotel. You can't even see it, but it's over in this general vicinity. So this whole area by the fountain, this will look familiar to you if you've been here to VidCon. Here at the Anaheim Convention Center, it's just a nice hub, a grass area right behind me, and then multi-layered or stepped area for sitting down, having your lunch, so on and so forth. If we turn it back towards the convention center is pretty long and expansive. And it's amongst all of these beautiful palm trees as well, the California palms. All right, so this may have changed from last year, but I am standing dead center right in front of this Anaheim Convention Center sign. You'll see a banner, pretty much a couple banners stretching from the top of those windows and essentially more in this area. There's a little balcony way up top there that you'll see people chilling and relaxing up there. But the main thing is to know this, is that to my right, but if you're facing the convention center sign, now this was last year, so in the last couple of years, this is how it's been. You head down that way. So if you're facing this sign, you want to go to your left. That's where registration will be. Once you head down that way and you come back, enter back in through these convention doors, and pretty much all of them will be open all the way down, and you can enter the main area or level 1. Let's go inside. Let's go see if we can get inside. All right, cool, we're in. Essentially, once you're in VidCon, this is the main hub here. These escalators right here behind me are for the creator tag. So if you bought a creator badge or pass, you are allowed up those stairs and into all the paneled sessions. First floor, what you're gonna get is all of these rooms over here. That's kind of the vendor area and where all the sponsors are and all sorts of other people, all interactive stuff. That's where you're gonna wanna go. And they also have huge ballroom talks in there, so you'll have some of your more popular creators in there, and that's where, if you have the community pass, you'll stay on the first level only. You're not allowed up on that level. Okay, and then third level is for industry. Difference, so there's 3 passes: community, first level, creator goes first level and second level, and then industry gets first, second, and third level access. Does that make sense? So again, this is a super big convention center. It's a lot of fun, and remember, this place is going to be wall-to-wall people. If you are a parent and you're bringing your kids, just have meeting spots for them. Obviously, they're going to want to probably run free, or if you want to walk around with them, that's fine too, but there's a lot of things to do on the first level. Again, community members do not have access to the second and third level. If you're a creator, you have access to the first and second level, and that's where, on the second level, again, that's where the panels are. You'll see people like Casey Neistat, iJustine, Sarah Dici, Fun for Louie, Superwoman you'll even see me, Buenos Diaz vlog, because I'll be in the crowd. Anyways, guys, so that is the layout. Let me walk around a little bit and show you, but for the most part, that has been from the start of where you come in, where you enter to go to VidCon, all the way into the convention center. That's kind of the 411. Hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions you want to answer, put them down in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you at VidCon 1 week away. 1 week. So I'm just gonna go up the stairs. It's open. It's interesting though, on these stairs you'll see lots of people filming up and down. So you'll see a lot of your favorite creators going up and down these escalators. So it's a great time to take a selfie. It's just wall-to-wall creators. Again, let me give you a little bird's eye view of it. You can see this place is humongous. All right, creators, we are on the second level. Again, there's no community badge, folks, allowed up here. So if you are a creator, you're allowed up in this section. Against this wall, they have all sorts of kind of interactive displays and areas for you to record video outside of your own camera and just kind of interact and meet new people. All of the sessions and all of the creators and panels are up in this area. It's the main hallway and thoroughfare for thoroughfare. You know what I mean. Let's see if we can check out one of the session rooms. I know there's some sponsored rooms in here, so some of these rooms get turned into like little chill lounges where they offer you coffee, some donuts, just some pastries and eateries and things of that nature. Interestingly enough, this room is actually, it's got a wall closed up there and a wall closed up behind me. This traditionally is wide open, holds like probably 500, 600, 700 people in here, and the panels are usually passed on the other side of that wall. I've sat in this room for Casey Neistat before, Fun for Louie, or some of the other ones I've seen in here. There's been quite a few different definitely quite a few different creators that I've seen in this very room. I think this is the 203. Anyways, you'll figure it out when you get here, but this is essentially very close to what a room looks like, but the walls are up, so you can't really get a feel for the size. We are currently as far north as you can go in this convention center, the north end, and it starts right here at 201, and this hallway is typically reserved for check-in for the industry and all sorts of, they block this off, so unless you have access into there, which you might, that's where you'll be going. It's closer down to 201, but yet this is a super long corridor, goes all the way to the other end of the convention center, which you really can't see. Way down there. We're gonna go down this escalator and see if we can get into the main huge ballroom that VidCon takes over downstairs. And that's where community pass holders, you get to go into that. This is just part of the convention center. It's humongous. Humongous. Next week this will be full. It will be chock full of VidCon awesomeness. So that's gonna end the tour. It was a small one. Hopefully you can get a framework of what it'll look like, but it's gonna be awesome, guys. So if you're coming to VidCon, look for the Buenos Diaz vlog. I will be here. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that quick little tour of the Anaheim Convention Center and pretty much a prelude to VidCon 1 week from today. Pumped! Headed home to the unknown because I don't know what the family is doing. All right, don't forget to say hi at VidCon when we get there. That is the end of the vlog. Remember, always sprinkle a little bit of fun in your life. And when you're having that fun, remember to keep it fun enough. We're gonna do this again tomorrow. Joke of the day. Why can you not trust an atom? Because they make up everything. You know, they're made up of everything, like we're